Cousin Baylo shows proof to the world that King Von knew what they were going to do to him. So what he did is decided to share some raps that King Von's been writing, and he was talking about how he's the type that people would sacrifice for better living. He talked about how he don't trust anyone. He talked about how he don't trust his friends, how no one asked him about how he sleeps at night with all the stuff that he done did, with all the people that he done take out. How's his mom doing? How's his kids doing? No one asked him about none of that stuff. So the song goes like this. I never trust dudes, yeah, F dudes. I'm the type to win a fight and still go get my pistol. I'm the type to let you live and kill whoever with you. I'm the type they sacrifice just for a better living. They never ask about how I'm feeling or and about my children, or how I sleep at night with all them people I done killed, or about my mama. Did you know she was struggling, or that I'm her eldest child and she was crying when they was cuffing me? All I know is struggling. Then he goes on to ask Asian doll why she's messing with another dude, and he wrote like how he felt about it. But my thing is with this, right, I literally imagine him writing those lyrics, and I think to myself, like, he was writing about people who hurt him. He was writing about not trusting anyone. Like, he was writing about how people don't ask him how he's doing, how he feels, nothing. And he was already feeling like he was being sacrificed by them lot when he was alive. That's why he wrote this, because he was already feeling like that. And I know why he was already feeling like that, because I feel like, you see all the songs that they've been saying King Von has 300 songs and all of it, that all plays a part. Because listen, he has been in the studio 24/7. No one was asking him how he's doing, how he's sleeping at night, but all the people he done got and stuff. Like, no one cared about him. All they cared about is for him to bring in the money for them and to be recording these songs and writing. That's all they care about. So him writing this, I believe that there is other songs that has the same word in it, that has the same word in it, that has the same format, only because he was in a space that he wasn't comfortable in. I told you guys this already. Little Dirk took him out of his comfort zone and put him around people that he doesn't know, people that he probably wouldn't even chill with, because T. Roy was his twin. And then when he went inside and he came out, it was a different story. I felt like personally he started hanging with different people. That's why we see the people who we see around today. And I don't believe that all the people we have seen him with go way back, as in 2012. All them tweets and stuff that we've been seeing, I don't believe that the crew that we seen him around today go way back like that. And obviously they live in the same apartment and stuff like that. You know how it goes, like, you literally hang with this crowd there, you hang with that crowd there, you're socializing, like, you're there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that all the people that we've seen him with now, they go way back solid. And that's why a situation like this happened. That's why Von was literally sitting down writing in this kind of format, letting people know that I know what you guys doing, but at the same time no one wouldn't be able to see this. Is something he kept for himself, because I'm not 100% sure if he didn't do this song in the booth, but I don't think he would have done that song in the booth, because everyone would have literally been looking at him weird, like he thinks that they're gonna do something to him. So people would have already had their, like, yeah, he would have just made, I don't know, the vibe would have just been weird and stuff. You guys remember when you saw that video of BJ and King Von and live, and loads of people were in the comments and stuff when they looked at that video, and they were like, yeah, the energy is not right, the energy is not coming across right. So all of that as well. And another thing as well, there was another video where literally Von is speaking, where he was literally like promoting someone, and he kind of like gave like this weird eye look in the end. You know, like when you're like literally chilling with someone here and they annoy you as hell, yeah, and literally just look at them like, oh, slightly roll your eye type thing. I don't know if it was a joke. I don't know, it maybe came across as a joke, but when I looked over at that video a couple times, I was like, yeah. So if he's sitting down writing them kind of things, right, and then we saw what happened to him on the video, and then Baylo is coming out and basically telling us and showing us, look at what he was writing. This is unbelievable. Look at what he was writing. Look at what he was writing. And reading those bars, I mean, this, like, he's been saying this though. He's been saying that he knew exactly what was going to happen. He knew who was going to be there. Like, literally, he said bus top. He said everyone's name who was there that night. So he knew that they were plotting against him, and that's why he ended up in the position that he ended up in, because he was around people that wasn't solid, people that didn't go way back. And if he had a choice, and if he didn't have to make it like how he felt like he had to make it for everyone, to help out everyone and stuff, he always had this mentality. Even like back then, one of them said that he used to go to girls and stuff, and you know, back then, like, girls used to give you money and stuff, and then he would literally give it to like his people, and he would like give them whatever, split them whatever off he had and stuff, from like just meeting a girl, and from like, you know, girls giving him money and all of it. So he always had that type of mentality. So that's why he would have 100% helped them. Why did they have to do that to him? Why did they have to do him that? I felt like the way that, even how, like, looking back at it now and everything, you can tell that no one even tried to help him. No one ran in front. The security didn't do anything. Like, the people that was there, everyone just scattered. Like, literally, it was so deep. And then Muwap is the youngest in the group, right? And Muwap is the only one that did something. And sometimes I sit down and I think to myself, could Muwap have known what is going on? But then I can't really focus on the individual when I have Von saying many times, like, over and over and over, he doesn't trust anyone. He doesn't trust anyone. And who knows, he could have been talking about everyone, because he said no one asked him about how he's doing, how his family is doing, how his babies are doing. They don't ask him none of that. All it is about, yeah, me at the studio. And it's like, I'm thinking, like, how long has he been in this routine of going in the studio 24/7 and making all this music that they now have today? And you can see that he was writing bare. He was writing loads of songs. Like, he was literally writing daily. I felt like anytime he got spare time, he literally wrote something, or he probably finished up something. Like, it's weird to have this come out, and knowing what we saw on that video, it just looks like what it is. Like, it is what it is. All the money that everyone's making now and stuff. Little Dirk still hasn't really said anything. He's still, the most he said is R.I.P. Vera, and it's like, I mean, is that enough? No. Like, if that was your twin and stuff, and you go way back, then how are you literally not really like giving it any sort of attention? And I know people say, oh, it's because he's trying to save his career and stuff, but I'm like, if you really cared about someone, would you care about a career? No, I don't think so. And that's why I feel like Little Dirk knows 100% what he done to Little Tim and Quando Rondo, and that's a real fact.